So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you feel this way. Coming after you.
Hey Internet, it's BlackLightAttack, and today playing some more Spy, playing some more TF2, and I think you guys may be surprised at how much I'm actually playing this game as compared to how much I upload. I really don't upload this game all that much anymore, mostly because when I record, DxTory always gives me problems, and Fraps lowers my frame rate. So I usually record with Fraps just because it's easier, but when, like I said, I have a lot of problems with DxTory, but when it comes to actually recording, it lowers my frame rate, and I don't like playing with a lower frame rate than I have to. Obviously, DxTory would fix that problem, but like I said, DxTory is just, I don't know, man. I'm gonna try it again once I get my computer all upgraded, which I'm still working on, but you know, for right now, I'm just gonna keep using Fraps. But you guys probably think that I only play like Nintendo games now, like Mario and Pokemon, and then occasionally a PC game here or there to appease my KB mod fans, but that's not true at all. It's actually, I actually play way more PC still than anything else. And I don't really know why I upload Mario and Pokemon so much more frequently. I guess just because it's easier. It's just easier, and it's still very fun. Look at how good my aim is, by the way. Look how good. It's so good. Oh my god. My aim is shit in this game with my gun, with my ambassador, but the day before it was fucking fantastic, and then the day I was playing this, I couldn't hit a fucking thing. But my stabs are pretty good. And you're gonna see me just pretty much going for trick stabs like all day here. This is a great map for trick stabs, by the way. If you want to practice your trick stabs, Upward is a really good map to do it on, because pretty much everything in this map is a staircase, and there's a lot of like tight corridors and that kind of thing to hide behind and whatnot. So it's a really good map for trick stab practice. The downside is that there are a lot of pyros on this map, because pyros are good on this map as well. But that's kind of a good thing, because you have to learn to deal with pyros if you're gonna play Spy anyway. So, you know, take it as it comes. But yeah, you're gonna see me going for a lot of trick stabs here, and failing a lot of them, and also I keep dying when I have a full dead ringer, and there was some weird latency going on here, and I had like 23 latency. I had like 23 ping. I have no idea why, but like 3 separate times, I think in this match alone, I pull up my dead ringer to save myself, and you see it coming up, but it doesn't go off, which is a latency thing. The dead ringer is supposed to be instant. If you see the dead ringer start to flash out of his left hand, then you know you hit it. And it's supposed to block it, but due to server latency, it doesn't always go off exactly when you want it to. So that is actually a true fact. I forget, somebody on the Steam forums, on the Spy forums, dug around in the game files and found out that the dead ringer is supposed to be 100% instant. The second you click the button, it's supposed to be active. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much just going for trick stabs here. I'm just being really goofy, and not really trying to play super well. Just trying to practice my trick stabs more than anything else. So you'll see a lot of that, and I'm not really playing the objective all that much. You do see me in their base trying to rustle the jimmies of their engineers, but I don't really do that great a job of it. I don't get their sentry nests down until it's already too late, and I think we actually lose this game. Spoiler alert. That was one of the times. I don't know if I saw the dead ringer there, but I definitely hit my dead ringer, and it just didn't go off in time. Heavies at that range will kill you pretty much instantly, so that's why that happens. Go ahead, soldier. Get him. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job. Not that I can complain. It's not like I was doing much more. So I actually recorded for a really long time in this play session, and there are a lot of really good trick stabs, but this is really the only match that's thoroughly good. Like I said, I'm just going for trick stabs and trying to practice them. So pretty much the rest of the gameplay is like little islands of awesome in a sea of piss. It's just not good gameplay, so I'm gonna hold on to that footage. I might put it towards a montage at some point, because because some of them are pretty impressive. It's like a couple cool like trick stab chains. I'll get like 3 trick stabs in a row on the same group of 3 enemies who just keep falling for it. And that certainly is a matter of me just playing people who are less skilled than I am, which isn't really the best thing to watch ever when it comes to like montages and stuff. But keep in mind that I'm not a competitive player. This would be more along the lines of a montage than a frag movie. The difference is frag movies tend to be in competitive settings, either in scrims or actual tournaments between competitive teams, and the people that you see playing are actually the people who are very good at the game. As compared to a montage pretty much to me, that was another time I tried to pull up my dead ringer. Montage to me implies pub stomping pretty much, and I don't think there's necessarily a problem with that. I think it's really it's just the nature of the two. There's frag movies. Obviously, like, it's more fun to watch frag movies to some extent, because who doesn't like watching competitive gameplay and just watching the people who are the best, or at least are very good at the game? That's very fun to watch. But montages sort of have their own kind of appeal too, in that they're more attractive to the everyman because it's something that's attainable for them. When you watch, like, you know, some kid tear house in Call of Duty, for example, Call of Duty is probably the most popular thing to make montages of. When you watch some kid tear house on absolute scrubs in a pub lobby, you kind of think, I could do that too, which is cool. I mean, then you get that ridiculous shit like spinning and whatnot. And the thing is, Spy is a very flashy class to play. A lot of the stuff you do in it looks cool, and trick stabs are very flashy and cool to watch. But trick stabs aren't like 360ing in Call of Duty. Trick stabs are actually very useful. The main reason that trick stabs exist is to turn the tables on an opponent who thinks he's got you cornered, and then suddenly you jump over him. Because, like, basically the rule is, what's the rule? You keep your face to the spy. A trick stab gets you at their back much quicker than the enemy expects. So trick stabs are actually very useful, and they look fucking awesome. So that's why I would much rather watch a TF2 pub montage than a Call of Duty montage, because of the stupid shit that people consider cool in COD. But that's pretty applicable to pretty much the entire COD franchise, but I'm not really here to rag on COD, I guess. I don't really know what I'm here for. I'm just kind of talking. It's what I do. I didn't really come up with a topic or anything. Oh, here's my aim being fantastic again. I didn't really come up with a topic before I started the commentary, but I went to a wedding yesterday. It was pretty fun. I actually danced. I've never really been one to dance at gatherings, at the sort of thing like graduations or weddings, for example. I don't go to many weddings. Not a lot of people I know. Like any of my cousins that were old enough to be married when I was younger are significantly older than me, so they're already married. And all my other cousins are younger than me, and none of them are married yet. So, not that there's a problem with getting married young, but anyway, point is, I don't really go to a lot of marriages. I don't really attend very many weddings. But in the rare case that I do go to one of these things, I really don't dance, not usually. And I kind of come to realize what the secret to dancing is. The secret to dancing isn't knowing how to dance. The secret to dancing at these sort of things is not giving a shit what people think of you if you look silly, because you're gonna look silly. That's actually kind of a hard thing to learn, because there's no way to do it but to live, you know, if that makes any sense. In a sense, it's kind of the easiest thing you'll ever learn how to do, because it's gonna happen one way or another. Eventually you will learn to not give a shit what other people think of you. It may take 10 years of your life, it may take 20, it may take 60, but eventually you're going to learn to just not give a shit what other people think of you. And there's a big difference, believe me, a big difference between actually not caring what people think and saying you don't care what people think. When I was in junior high, I was going through a punk phase, and I probably the most commonly fucking uttered phrase out of my mouth was, I don't care what other people think of me. The thing was, I did, and I just wanted them to think I didn't care what they thought. I was not dressing up in fucking huge spikes in my hair and chains and black clothes and shit because I was doing it for me. I wanted people to think that I was some troubled kid or some shit. I was an idiot. But nowadays, it's not that I don't care what people think of me. It's just that I don't care if I look like an idiot as long as I'm having fun, and that's a big difference. I want people to like me, obviously. Everybody wants to be liked. Most people want to be liked. But I don't really care if people think what I'm doing is stupid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was actually able to dance. I'm not a good dancer. I don't really know how to dance. I just danced. And it was fun. And, you know, a lot of times you don't... Here's the tip. If you wanna like dance, get some attention on the dance floor, you know, get some eyes on you and whatnot, just act goofy. You don't... Like, be funny. You don't have to necessarily be good. Just do goofy shit. Get a friend on there with you, and just be a fucking moron. Go crazy. You know? Do shit that's out of your comfort zone. Get hurt. It's a good time. It's good for you. That's my lesson for the day. My name is BlackLightAttack. Please like the video if you liked it. Bye-bye.